Hey guys, this is Brittany Palacastro, the founder and director of Beyond Asana, and you are watching Living Beyond Asana, my weekly vlog giving you a dose of inspiration to activate change in your life. So I have a question for you. Have you ever been at the end of a yoga class, like a really good yoga class? You feel powerful, relaxed, rested, and you're about to go into Shavasana. And all of a sudden you have a tickle in your throat, or your throat starts to feel scratchy, and you feel like you're about to cough. And you try to suppress the cough because you don't want to be rude. And the cough, is relentless, and it starts to come up. And you start to have like a straight up coughing fit. Has this ever happened to you? Or has this ever happened where like someone else like next to you is having a coughing fit? They have to leave, there's the water, there's the getting up and laying back down, and it just doesn't stop. So this actually happens a lot in my classes. I teach several classes a week, like 12 to 15 classes a week. And I would say about 80 to 90% of my classes, there is at least one person who at the end of class in Shavasana has a coughing fit. So what is this? Why does this happen so often? Well, I'm about to tell you. So this is energy. And I'll go even further to say, like, a breakthrough just happened. There was something that just kind of passed through you, and it kind of got to the throat, may have gotten stuck, and the only way that it could have come out was through coughing. And what this has to do with is the chakras. So chakras are energy wheels in the body. Chakra literally means wheel or disc. There are 7 main chakras that run kind of down the spine. And if you kind of look over here, this is the chakra wheels right here. They're aligned in different colors, going from the root all the way to the crown. So in a typical yoga class, we heavily work the first 4 chakras, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, through hip openers, through working with the legs a lot, through twists, through heart openers, shoulders, all kinds of stuff. That's the first 4 chakras. But oftentimes when we get to the throat, we stop. How often do you talk in a yoga class? How often do you sing in a yoga class? Maybe we chant in the beginning, maybe we chant at the end. Maybe you share something in the beginning of the class for like 2 seconds. But that's about it. There's usually not that much use of the voice in a typical yoga class. And while there are some poses like fish pose and camel pose and like neck turns that helps to stimulate the throat chakra, it's not a typical focus for a regular balanced yoga class. So what that means is that the energy that you're working in the lower half of the body, like below the throat, is starting to get worked up. Things are starting to percolate. And a lot of times, boom, gets right to here and it stops. So the next time this happens to you, or if it happens to a friend, consider this. Something just happened. Right? Something just shifted. Something just changed inside the energetics of your body. So instead of just worrying about like, oh, I'm being rude, or I'm being loud, or people are going to be annoyed with me, don't worry about that. Take a moment to acknowledge that there is something trying to get out. So I really hope you liked this video. And if you did, I would love if you shared it with your network of friends. You can check out the links below, sharing with Facebook, Twitter, or visiting me on my website, livingbeyondasana.com, to sign up for my weekly newsletter. And you'll get this vlog as well as all kinds of other cool stuff in your mailbox every week. And remember, life is not a chore, it's a privilege. Live full out every day, and the world will continue to inspire, delight, and mystify you. I'll see you next time on Living Beyond Asana. Thank you.